Hello everyone, and welcome to Wisdom and Wealth, a channel dedicated to helping you navigate life's complexities with, well, wisdom and a little bit of financial savvy. If you're over 40, or maybe even cruising into your golden years, this channel is for you. We understand the unique challenges and opportunities that come with age, and we're here to offer practical advice and insights to help you live your best life. Please consider liking or subscribing to our channel. Stop for a second, close your eyes, can you feel it? That gnawing buzz like a swarm of bees trapped in your rib cage? That shiver snaking up your back like a thief in the night? Fear, anxiety. It's not just a word, it's a weight. Maybe it's been dogging you for decades, hissing in your ear when the bills stack up, or clawing at your chest when you wonder what's left of tomorrow. Some of you might nod and say, "That's me, I've worn that fear like an old tattered jacket, too familiar to toss aside." Others might scoff, "Oh, come on, it's not that bad." But here's the kicker, whether it's a whisper or a roar, it's stealing something from you, your peace. And if you're over 60, staring down the road of your golden years, I've got news, you don't have to live with it. Peace isn't a pipe dream, it's knocking at your door right this minute. Welcome to Wisdom and Wealth. I'm not some lofty sage perched on a cliff, stroking a beard, I don't even have one. No, I'm just like you, a traveler who's tripped over life's rocks, bruised my knees, and somehow found a lantern in the dark. Today, we're cracking open a gem. Please consider liking or subscribing to our channel. The Buddha dropped this wisdom over 2,500 years ago. You will not be punished for your fear, but by it. Think about that. Fear's not the crime, it's the jailer, and I'm here to hand you the key, a practice so deceptively simple, yet so earth-shaking, it can melt fear right out of your bones. This isn't about slapping a band-aid on your worries or chasing some fleeting Zen buzz. It's about stepping into the real you, the you that no storm can topple. So, pour yourself a warm mug of something comforting, kick back, and let's take this ride together. Because peace, it's not just a maybe someday, it's yours right now. Lesson 1, the river of fear and the stillness beneath. Picture this, you're standing on the bank of a river. It's your life flowing right before your eyes. Some days, it's a gentle stream lapping at the edges of your world with a soft, soothing hum, those golden moments when the grandkids call, or the garden blooms just right. Other days, it's a raging torrent churning with whitecaps, tossing you about like a rowboat in a squall. For me, that river once ran wild with fear. Oh, how it roared! My chest would tighten like a vice, my mind racing faster than a jackrabbit on a hot tin roof. I'd wake up to that electric buzz like my nerves were plugged into a faulty socket, dreading the day before it even began. Maybe you felt it too, that shadow creeping in when you peek at the bank statement, or that pang when you wonder if your knees will hold out for another winter. Now, I'm not here to tell you fear's some rare bird that only lands on a few unlucky souls. No sir, it's as common as dandelions in spring. Please consider liking or subscribing to our channel. Especially when you've crossed that 60-year mark and the world starts feeling a little wobbly. For years, I carried it like a sack of bricks, every what if piling on another pound. What if the savings dry up? What if the kids stop coming around? What if the doctor's next call isn't good news? It wasn't just in my head either, it lived in my body, a restless tenant that wouldn't pay rent. My shoulders hunched like they were bracing for a storm, my breath shallow as if I'd forgotten how to let it flow. I'd lie there at night, staring at the ceiling. Heart thumping like a drum at a parade, convinced something awful was lurking just around the bend. I tried to outrun it, threw everything at it but the kitchen sink, deep breathing counting and counting out until I sounded like a winded old hound, long walks in the park hoping the trees might whisper some calm into me, even those blasted cold showers folks swear by. Bruh, let me tell you, that's a jolt to wake the dead. And sure, some of it patched me up for a spell, like a dab of glue on a cracked teacup. But the fear, it stuck around. Stubborn as a mule, digging its heels in deeper every time I thought I'd shaken it loose. I'd sit there, sipping my coffee, wondering if this was it, if I was doomed to live on edge forever, a prisoner in my own skin. Then one day, it hit me, not like a lightning bolt, but soft like a leaf drifting onto the water. I'd been listening to the river's roar, but I hadn't looked beneath it. The Buddha, that wise old soul, pointed to this over 2,500 years ago. Beneath the waves, there's a stillness, a depth no current can touch. He called it our true nature. Please consider liking or subscribing to our channel. This vast, unshakable awareness that's been with us all along. Not the thought spinning like a top, not the ache in our bones, but the quiet space holding it all. And here's the kicker, that stillness isn't something you chase, it's already yours. It's the riverbed beneath the flood, steady and sure, no matter how wild the surface gets. Let me take you back to a moment that cracked this open for me. It was a gray Tuesday, the kind where the sky sags like a wet blanket. I was pacing the kitchen, fretting over a bill I couldn't dodge. My hands shook as I gripped the counter, my mind a whirlwind. What if I can't pay? What if I lose everything? Then, out of nowhere, I stopped, sat down right there on the linoleum, closed my eyes, and let the storm rage. But I asked myself something new: who's watching this mess? Not who's scared, but who's seeing it. And there it was, this calm, wide-open space like the sky after the clouds part. The fear didn't vanish, my heart still raced, my palms still sweated, but it wasn't me. It was just waves on the river, not the river itself. For the first time, I felt the stillness underneath, and it was like coming home. Now, let me tell you about Miss Evelyn, a spry 73-year-old I met at a community potluck down in Tennessee. She'd spent her life raising 4 boys, nursing a husband through cancer, and keeping a roof over their heads on a shoestring. But you'd never know it from her laugh, bright as a bell. One evening, over a slice of her famous pecan pie, she leaned in and said, "Honey, I used to worry myself sick about the boys, the money, the whole kit and caboodle. Then I figured something out. When I sit real quiet and just be, it's like the world slows down. The worries don't go away, but they don't own me no more." That's the Buddhist way in a nutshell. Evelyn didn't need a temple or a monk's robe, she found the riverbed right there in her rocking chair. So, what's this mean for you? It's not about pretending fear doesn't knock on your door. It will, and that's okay. I'm no superhero, my pulse still jumps when the phone rings late. But here's the difference, it's not the boss of me anymore. The Buddha didn't say we'd never feel the waves. He said we don't have to drown in them. That stillness beneath, it's your anchor. You don't fight the river, you rest in what holds it. And the more you touch that place, the more fear starts to feel like a guest who's overstayed their welcome, loud at first, but fading as you stop feeding it attention. Try this with me right now, wherever you are, your recliner, your porch swing. Take a breath, slow and easy, like you're sipping the air. Notice the river of your day, the little ripples, the big swells. Maybe it's a twinge in your gut about tomorrow. Or a memory that stings. Don't push it away, just ask, who's aware of this? Feel that space open up, vast as a prairie sky. The fear might still ripple, but it can't touch the stillness. You're not the wave, you're the depth. And in that depth, there's peace waiting like an old friend with open arms. This isn't a one-and-done deal, mind you. It's a practice, like tending a garden, weed a little here, water a little there. But every time you dip into that stillness, fear loses a bit of its grip. It's not about banishing it forever. Good luck with that. It's about knowing it's not the whole story. The river flows, sure, but beneath it, you're steady, unshaken. And that, my friend, is where your golden years start to shine. We hope this video gave you the information you need. Please consider liking and subscribing to Wisdom and Wealth.